everyone, it's Mare. I'm happy to be here this morning or this evening or afternoon, depending where you are. I'm going to start off today with a song called I Like to Jump. It's a song that a lot of teachers and children love because we get to move around a lot. But the important thing besides the fun is what it is teaching. And it is body control, having fun, jumping up and down, learning the vocabulary, and also we're going to be expressing ourselves a little bit, which helps to get energy up into the brain. So we're going to put our fists up like this and do what's called a fist pump, and everybody's going to say, "Everybody jump now." Hi, Sana. I see you there. Thanks for joining. As I say, you are always the first and the most supportive person I know in this group. All right, so everybody, let's practice. Fist up. Everybody jump now. That's right. And I'm going to move my chair out of the way and back up so that you can see me doing the activity. We're going to learn words like back to front, side to side, feet together, feet apart. So we're really building vocabulary here. Here we go. Hi, Atul. I hope you're going to be jumping with me today. Here we go. Jump. Jump, jump. I like to jump, jump, jump. I like to jump. I like to jump, jump, jump. I like to jump. Everybody jump now. I could jump up high. How high can you jump? I could jump down low. I can jump real fast. I can jump real slow. Everybody jump now. I could jump back to front, back, front, back, front. I could jump side to side, side, side. I can jump feet together. I could jump feet open wide. We all like to jump because jumping is fun. So let's all jump. Everybody jump now. Jump, jump. Jump, jump. I like to jump, jump, jump. I like to jump. I like to jump, jump, jump. I like to jump. Everybody stop. Wow. That'll get you going. Hello, Muhammad. Thanks for joining. Whew. I catch my breath. How about you? One thing about doing high energy stuff like that is that children's heart rates cannot stay sustained that long. We think the little guys can keep doing stuff like that for a long amount of time, but actually they can't. Their heart muscles have not gotten that strong yet. And that's why we need to mix up high energy and low energy. Hi, Lee. All of this is going to be learned when we do our master class, which Atula and I will be talking about next Sunday. This Sunday is all about Enrique's brain game, and I'm so excited to be signed up for that. These are really good, fun things we could do to help get our brains stronger and focused. And then Atul and I are going to speak to you about the masterclass for Music with Mare, where you will be learning all these wonderful things like what I'm telling you today, but in more detail. So if you would like that little tidbit about children's hearts and how the energy, the types of songs we pick for them help their brains and help their bodies and their hearts. Be sure to tune in and let's get moving with Music with Mare and having a lot of fun. So what's my next song today? Well, one of the things kids love to do is open, shut them. And when we do it with babies, it's a very, very, very simple song. And just to open, shut them, right? Very easy. But when we make it more interesting, then we can keep doing it with the children as they get older. This is one of the most popular songs I do. No matter where I go, even kindergartners still love to do this song. To make it more interesting, I will say, can you open and shut your eyes? Can you open and shut your mouth? Can you open and shut your hands? All right, here's the tricky part. Can you do all three at the same time? Yeah, I love watching all the adults' faces when we do that in workshops. All right, we are going to do open, shut them, and we're going to do it that way. Are you ready? All right, here we go. All three.
Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap.
Now you can open your eyes.
Creep them, crawl them, right up to your chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them go.
Don't put your fingers in your mouth.
Let's make this just a little bit more interesting.
Okay, ready?
Ready? Follow
Pay
my
attention.
hand and use your voice.
Here we go. Open, shut them. Open, shut them.
Give a little
Clap, 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 stop! Open, shut them. Open, shut them.
put them in your lap.
Creep them, crawl them. Tickle, tickle, tickle so much.
Your tummy to
Your chin, open wide, your very big mouth. Use your opera voice, ready?
but do not let them in.
How did you do with that? Hello, Maria. Were you able to open and shut and follow the directions? Children have such a good time with that, and so do I. And you don't need to play music to do that. You can just do that live. Sometimes it's good just to do things live and not always be using something that's pre-recorded. When we do things live, we are actually hearing more overtones, which helps our ear muscles to get stronger. When we're using music that is recorded, we're using digitized music, and it cuts off some of the extra overtones, and that diminishes the hearing capacity. Now, these are all some of the wonderful things you learn when you get certified in the Music with Mare program, which I hope many of you will do, so that you can learn all the wonderful brain research behind these activities. Now, I wanted to do 2 more songs with you today. This next one is called 5 Fingers in My Pocket. And I did this at the library just because someone asked me if I had a song about fingers, and I actually didn't. Or, no, a song about pockets. And I thought, good morning. Well, no, good evening, Preeti. Thank you for joining. We're going to take our hand that has 5 fingers, and we're going to put it in a real or make-believe pocket. Thank you, Maria. A real or make-believe pocket. Now, why would you say that at the beginning? Because if you say to children, put your fingers in your pocket, you know what you're going to hear, don't you? Does anybody want to type it in for me before I tell you? When you tell children, put your hand in your pocket, what are you going to hear? I don't have a pocket. So to avoid that, from the very beginning you say, put your hand in a real or make-believe pocket and let them pick where their pocket is going to be. Let them be creative and use their imaginations. Now I'm going to stand up so that you can see me putting my hand in and out of my pocket, okay? And another thing I like to do with this is throw in the numbers in various languages. That way the brain gets used to hearing sounds other than just what they hear on a daily basis. And I'm going to talk about that in detail when we do our certification class, because we want to understand how we can help language ability to even extend beyond what we normally teach children. So here we go, 5 fingers in my pocket. Show me your fingers.
I've got 5 fingers in my pocket.
5.
5 fingers hidden away.
Rock. 15.
5
Fingers in my pocket. Get this one. Look. Ah, 4. Cuatro.
I've got
Cuatro. And then I'll ask, who's 4 years old? They love putting up their hand.
4 fingers in my pocket.
What? 3. Tres, 4.
I've got
Son. 3. Anybody 3?
3.
All right, put them away.
3 fingers in my pocket.
Look.
Oh, 1 went away.
2.
Now I
Dos, ni, dos, zwei.
fingers
2.
in my pocket.
Put them away.
2 fingers hidden away. 2 fingers in my pocket.
Are you ready? What? Oh,
1 went away.
just 1.
Now
Solamente uno. Aha.
fingers
Yeah,
in my
and
pocket.
Ichi. 1.
Fingers
Right.
hidden away.
I'm going to hold this one.
1.
And this is coming out. Are you ready? I'm holding it. Look.
No.
Oh, no. 0, zippo, zilcho, nada, nothing. I'm bummed. Estoy muy triste. I'm so sad. I'm going to cry. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, something's tickling me. Shall I see what it is? Ready? Ah,
5 back to stay.
hooray! Now the kids, they get really excited when your fingers come back. They're not sure if they're coming back. So when they do come back, they're like, yeah, you are so good at this. And they love that you bring those fingers back every time you sing that song. Now I'm going to reach for my book that I took out for today. And we will end our little time together with a story. So if anybody has any requests or comments, please feel free to write them and I'll see if I can make that happen for you. I'll be back again next Thursday at 9:30 and then Sunday we'll be with Atul to talk to you about how to become certified in Music with Mare. Hi Liz, it's pretty early for you out there in California. Thanks for joining. Anyway, if you want to see how some of these songs look, we actually have an animated version of this up on YouTube. And so you can share it with children. But I always think it's important to not just sing the song, but to read the story. Let the children act it out for you. Oh, thanks, Preeti. I hope so. And I have something special I'm going to be doing for all the WOW kids. I'm going to make a video just for you guys so that you can show it to the children. Anyway, in the wide mouth bullfrog, you can also make the mouth that moves. I have that up on my website, the directions on how to do that. So I like to provide whatever I can for you, be your resource. Hello, Daniela. I want to be a resource for you. I'm not just like, oh, here's my song, and I hope you sing my songs. That's not what I'm about. What I'm about is, how do I help you? What can I do to help you learn more songs that you can do with children and teach you how and why to use them? And then it doesn't even have to be that you use my songs, but just so that you develop more of an understanding of why music is important. There's a lot of really good musicians out there that create children's music. All right, so the wide mouth bullfrog is a very well-known story that teaches a lesson. When children are just sitting still and you're reading a book, it can be difficult for them to keep paying attention. When we sit still for too long, our vestibular system shuts down. And I'm going to talk more about that in the training, but what I am going to explain about that now is that you have to move to learn. So when you are going to be reading a book with children that is longer than 2 minutes or 3 minutes, you need to keep something in there that gets them active so that they're moving. So in this book, we're going to take our hand like this, and every time he hops away, we're going to go hop, hop, hop away. And that way they are still staying involved. When we get to the mouse, we're going to squeak in a high-pitched tone. Squeak, squeak. High-pitched tones energize the brain. There's much, much more to say about this book, but I'm going to save that for the training. For now, we're going to sing the wide mouth bullfrog, and everybody has to open their mouth real wide. Hi. I know that Liz is good at telling this story too. Children love the interaction with this book, and whenever you are doing a book that they love interacting with you, you are helping them to develop a love of reading. And if there's anything that I love almost as much as music, it's reading. And I always tell children, Wide Mouth Bullfrog by Keith Faulkner. There once was a wide-mouthed bullfrog, friendly as could be. He liked to hop around and talk to any animal he'd see. He'd say, "Hi, I'm a wide-mouthed bullfrog, and I eat bugs. What do you eat?" One day on his travels, he saw a bluebird. He hopped along and sang his song. Sing with me each word. Ready, sing with me. Hi, I'm a wide-mouthed bullfrog, and I eat bugs. What do you eat? I eat prickly worms, said the bird. Oh, said the bull. Ready to hop? And he hop, hop, hopped away. Next he met a brown mouse, a cute, let's squeak like a mouse. He went, now the mouse has 2 ears, right? Just like you. He began to sing. He sang, "Hi, I'm a wide-mouthed bullfrog, and I eat bugs. What do you eat?" "I eat seeds and berries," said the mouse. "Oh," said the bullfrog, and he hop, hop, hopped away. Uh-oh! The frog went to the swamp, saw a gator swimming around. The wide-mouthed frog jumped on a log and began to sound. He sang, "Hi, I'm a wide-mouthed bullfrog, and I eat bugs. What do you eat?"
flashing big teeth. The bullfrog pulled his mouth real small and answered back real sweet. You don't see many of them around here. And he hopped, hopped, hopped away.
We all go, splash! So that is my share with you for Musical Fun with Miss Mare on Thursdays at 9:30. I'll be back again next week. I hope you all had fun with me today. If you have any questions, I'm happy to stay on for a couple of more minutes if there's anybody that would like to ask me anything. Otherwise, I hope to see you again next Thursday, and for you to keep following this wonderful Early Childhood Global Mastermind group where we all can come together and share and work together to collaborate and show good ideas for helping children learn, grow, and develop into the best human beings they can be. Yes, you can get the name of the book once again, Preeti, and we do have it up on YouTube, as I said. You can find out about it on my website as well. It's called The Wide-Mouthed Bullfrog, and it's by Keith Faulkner, illustrated by Jonathan Lambert. It's a wonderful book. The song can be found on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, or you can download it from my website, musicwithmare.com, and just go to the Mare Mall, and you can see there where you can either purchase the book and the song, or just the song if you already have the book, or if you have Spotify, you can listen to it there. You're welcome, Preeti. Anytime I could be of help, that's what I love to do. Any other questions? All right, so Atul and I will be speaking to you next Sunday on January 31st about the opportunities that we are going to have available to you for learning how to teach the Music with Mare program with your children. And I also would like to remind you once again that Enrique has his wonderful brain game training this weekend, and maybe I'll see some of you there. So until then, Mr. Froggy and I say see ya next Thursday. Have a great week.